And all right. Shout out to the real. Shout out to the fake. Shout out to that nosy bitch. You better stay in your place. Get in line, punk. We off location. I got my man Fly Now. We're gonna talk about everything. We're gonna get into his music, his life, his personal business. We're gonna find out what's going on in him. He's an independent artist, he's up and coming, and we want to know everything. What's up, King?
What's good with y'all, man? What up, my boy Smash? How we doing? How we doing?
Man, I'm chilling. You in the studio right now. What you working on?
Hey, man, you know what I'm saying? I'm working every day, fam. You know, that's the goal. I try to stay consistent. You know, that's the main thing, bro. I try to stay consistent. So, I got an album coming out, man. December 26th. It's gonna be called Just Because. I just got everything worked up. You know what I'm saying? I got mixed master. I do all the beats, I do all the writing, I do everything, fam. I do it all, myself. I'm a real independent artist, the real deal, no cap.
So you do everything. You produce records. Are you producing for others?
Currently I have produced for some others. It's unofficial, like unreleased as far as right now. We're still working some things, man. But as far as like, working with people and everything, like I'm always down. I'm always open, you know what I'm saying? The reality of it is, man, I'm in Indiana. I'm in a small town right now. I've been to many places, but due to pandemics and everything like that, bro, I'm right here close to the fam, trying to stack up, trying to get up out of here, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's the goal, trying to hit the LA. My boy's out there right now doing his thing. He's in the acting. He's about to be on a TV show and everything with TMZ. So, it's motivation. It's motivation for me. But in the meantime, bro, yeah, I'm still doing everything on my own, man. I'm still trying to, get this goal, man. Get this goal accomplished. I'm trying to see them bright lights for sure, kid. For sure.
So let's talk about the album. So
Yeah.
the title of the album is what?
The title is called Just Because. Just
And
Because.
why? Why is it just because?
So the reason for that, I wanted to leave it like an open interpretation for the audience, for the fans, for the people. So I want to let them know this album is just because I can do it, just because like music is everything to me, man. And I like starting to realize I can't go without it. And just to show the people, just because like this is all me. This is no features. This is nobody, helping me out. This is like when it comes to the studio and everything like this, everything is built for myself. I will say, shout out to Output, shout out to Unison and everything like that. They do help me out as far as like, getting the production sped up and everything like that. But other than that, man, everything comes from here. So I try to take it out there, and this is an album to show again, to let people know this is what I can do without a team. Without help, without anybody reaching out to me, fam. This is just all me. So I have fun with the album. I wanted to release it to everybody. I wanted to show what I can do. I want to work with others, I'm down to collab, network, connect and everything like that. And but again, this is just something that that motivates me, and I'm proud of this, man. I'm proud of to see what I can do on my own. And like I said, just because, like, this is it. It is what it is, man. It's it.
Just because we can do what the fuck we want to do.
Exactly,
so listen,
my boy.
What does we can do this at any time? So what does the album consist of? What's on the album? Do you got? Is it just fun? Does it get deep? Does it get dark? What do we got on the album?
See, I'm a variety motherfucker. I like to give y'all a little bit of everything, to the best of my abilities, always improving. But like, you're gonna get some hype. You're gonna get some chill. You're gonna get some, okay, I'm thinking. But the main thing is, man, I want people to I'm trying to be relatable. So this is gonna be the goods. I'm trying to get more into the bads, trying to be honest, trying to shed my skin, bro, trying to let them know, like, this is the real me. This is the real deal. This is what I got going on in my life at certain times and everything like that, and even from past times too. So they're gonna get a little bit of everything, bro. They're gonna get the hype, they're gonna get the ups and downs, man. And as far as the track list, I try to be consistent with that, try to plan it out carefully as far as like, be a roller coaster, but at the same time, you're gonna get a nice takeoff and you're gonna get a good landing. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah, you seem like a smooth cat. Everything is smooth. The album, the beats is smooth. So what I'm asking is, what's the first single on the album? What's the first single you coming with?
First single, I dropped it earlier September, mid-September actually. It was Jumanji. And that's what
Jumanji was the first one?
Yeah, Jumanji was the first one. I wanted to let people know, like, yo, this is gonna be some hype shit too. You're also gonna
Mhm.
get some other ends, but that was the one to, kind of get things bubbling. And it did take some time for me to, get everything right. Like I said, saying I'm doing this shit independently, man. So I tell people to, just be patient with me, but I make sure I'm careful with my craft and that I do give it my all. So that was the one to start off, and then from that, that's like kind of in the middle of the album, but they gonna, like I said, man, they're gonna get a bunch of flavors. It's gonna be exciting. I'm excited.
I understand building. Like I said, I'm self-made. I do this shit
Mhm.
on my own. I keep
Respect.
pushing. It's hard when you're going up against the machines, and it's
Oh,
very, very difficult, man.
hey,
And you know what
man.
I'm saying? The resources is thin. How do you deal with that? Because I know I might need some tips to deal with it. Because I get frustrated. I quit. I come back. I quit.
Mm-hmm.
I come back. And
Yep.
something always comes. Like somebody like you comes, and I'm like, yeah, let's get busy. So it's very difficult, man. So how do you deal with that? How do you deal with the pressures and not having? Do you feel like is it about the applause? Because when you an independent artist, you gotta do a lot of grinding.
Mm-hmm.
So tell people about the grind. Tell people about the grind. The grind is important.
So the grind, man, it's consistency and being persistent. It's knowing that there is a lot of competition out here. Everybody is doing what I'm doing, if not better too. But it's not to get discouraged, because I really feel it in my heart, my man, that like I said, this is something that brings me happiness. So I try to think of things that I could better myself in. And part of that grind is, just constantly pushing myself. And the things that I can push myself in is, my health, the things that I like to do, which is music, working out, like being with friends and family, trying to spend as much time as I can with them. And, just be a sponge, man. Like
Mhm.
a kid, still continue to soak up everything, keep an open mind, taking everything, the good and bad. And with that being said, I apply it to me, and just know that you know, I see a lot of successful stories that motivate me. I see a lot of people that had hardships. They went through some crazy times, ups and downs, and you know, it's relatable to me. So I appreciate that in some aspects, but also too, man, it's like, bro, they doing the same thing, bro. They going hard. So it's like I got, for example, like trying to get a little personal, not to, but I got my brother going through some things right now. My grandma's health is getting serious. So things like that are motivating me to let me know, like, this is real life. It's not no game. And if you want this, man, you got to go all in. So I'm willing to go all in. I'm 27 right now, man. So I've been doing this like, like 10 years, so I've been just carefully taking the criticism, taking the knowledge in, man, and just trying to get better. Just trying to do better each day, and to see the smile on people, and people that I meet. They come to me, they share their life stories without even me asking, man. There's things like that it's beyond me. So I feel like I have a responsibility to go forward, man, to move forward with this, and keep grinding for those, and share my story to help others, because at the end of the day, the main goal is to reach that success, and give back for sure. That's my
For
thing.
sure.
So that's my
How do
grind.
you do? How do you?
Check out my flag. I got a juice.
I'm
Shout
still
out to the room. You still here?
I'm still here, my man. Yeah.
Yeah. So how do you deal with you know, how do you deal with so much not the negativity, but how do you deal with setbacks? How do you deal with the self doubt sometimes, and how do you bounce back from that?
You
Because
know
if
that,
you're on the grind by yourself, you're on the
yeah,
grind for yourself. And I'm just talking to everybody out there because you're
yeah.
independent and the grind it's a grind. So I want to know, how do you deal with that? What do you tell yourself? How do you stay motivated?
Oh man, like when it becomes too much, honestly, and I feel like everything is just weighing on me. It's good to just, honest, like to be real, bro. Like I just get some rest. I just try to clear my mind. I say, I know there's a lot going on. I know there's a lot I got to deal with. I need to think. I need to, try to keep myself calm. Rest definitely helps, whether it's a nap, sleeping, whatever the case may be. And also too, knowing that everybody has their own path. You know, everybody does, bro. So it's gonna be different for others. And with that being said, like I'm trying to do, I'm just trying to be true to myself through everything that's going on right now. I'm not trying to change. I'm not trying to, you know, differentiate or anything like that. But when I deal with these negativities, man, like, you know, I am a like spiritual person as far as like, you know, believing in God. I like to pray. I like to just throw my anxieties out there, my pressures, my stresses and everything. And, you know, tomorrow's a new day. You know, I know it's not promised, but you know, that's why it's a blessing, you know, when you do see tomorrow. So I just look forward to those things and know that everything is temporary, you know, nothing won't last forever. So knowing that, I have that concrete in my mind, and it's like, you know, I just gotta get through that hump, and you know, it's you know, you'll level up again, man. You'll rise, you'll bounce back, you'll be on top again, you'll stay coasting, and you'll know that, you know, hard days will come ahead, but it'll just, you know, the ones that we go through now will better prepare you for the ones in the future, you know, things like that. So I just try to really take my mistakes, my failures and everything that I learned, the criticism and everything that I learned. I try to make it positive and just, you know, just try to show love, just try to be an open person, an honest person, you know, try to listen more, things like that, bro.
Do you have somebody you talk to? Or you have a go-to person that, you know, keeps you on the right track, gives you that important feedback that we all need?
Um, it's kind of funny, man. You know, I get it through God, but you know, God works in mysterious ways. He works through people sometimes. So I get it through different people in my life. Whether it's people I know or meet for the first time. But I do have interesting conversations and things that I take from that, you know, that are reflecting at that time or at that moment in time. So I take that in, man. And like I said, I'm just trying to be real observant. And with that being said, I take that in, and it's from a lot of people, man. It's from, you know, different people, but mostly my close ones. Mostly my close ones, you know, I go to them. They give me the simple advice, you know, the advice that I need right there. And, you know, sometimes I find it through other people too, bro.
So internal sessions.
Mm.
What was your first, when would you realize that this is what you wanted to do? When did you first realize that this is what you wanted to do? Was it a moment, something happened, you know what I'm saying, or what? I know some people, like, you know, I was writing, I like to rap, whatever the case may be.
Yeah.
But what was that moment that you decided to say, you know what, I'm taking this? Because you was in college, things of that. We're gonna get into all of that.
Yeah,
So,
man.
so what happened? What happened? What was you in school for?
Like when I went to school for college.
Yeah.
Yeah, I went for music production. It was at Miami, Florida. I went to this place called Miami Art Institute of Art and Design, man. I wanted to get my bachelor's degree, you know, trying to make the family proud, try to get into education, learn more. Long story short, bro, you know, I was taking the classes and everything. I was doing the basics and everything, but when we got really into the music, we broke down into the studio. There were some key points I learned, like as far as like that big mixing board that you see in studios. Like I learned how to, you know, kind of work that, how to set up a microphone, you know, and things like that. But what started to really make me concrete about this music was the fact that you know, coming from people, because Miami, it's like, you know, Spanish is first there. So you have a lot of different culture, a lot of different, you know, ethnicities that come out there, man. And you get a lot of taste. So for you to impress those kind of tastes, you know, through your music, through your style, it meant something to me like that. So I started, you know, taking it on the side, like, you know, I'll do my little homework projects and everything, but I'll start, you know, doing my own beats, doing things that I learned from there and taking it. And so from there, bro, like it was really just about a year in, I really felt confident enough to feel like I could do this, you know, I can do this. It's gonna take time. It ain't gonna be easy. You know what's gonna be coming ahead, like you're going through a lonely path. But I was courage, like, you know, I had enough courage to be like, yo, let's go ahead. Let's go ahead and ride this shit. Let's go ahead. So I decided to drop out, bro. I decided to drop out. I came back home, started making beats, and from there, that's when I really felt like I was determined, like I'm not gonna give up, no matter how good, how bad it, you know, results come out. Like, you know, I know hard work beats talent, but at least I have a little bit of talent from, you know, from what people told me, from experiences I went through and me knowing myself. So I was like, let's go ahead and take it a step further. Let's grind this out.
So how did you get into producing? It was just school, or was you producing before that?
No, I
I can
wasn't
never produce anything.
Yeah, so I wasn't producing before, it was just, writing rhymes, notebooks, freestyling in front of your friends and everything like that, school and stuff like that. When I went to college, they gave you the equipment. You get a computer, you get the MIDI keyboard, you know what I'm saying? You get all this stuff. So I took it and ran with it. So I started making beats then. And when I got home, I just, YouTube and Google, man, were my best friends at the time. I just researched a lot, did my own homework, my own research, learn how to okay, what's a MIDI? What's this term? Like, all right, what is this? From scratch, real talk, bro, from scratch. This was like back in 2015. So, but I did that, and I just stayed consistent with it. And as far as rapping, I couldn't get my recordings and everything right at the time, but I was like, I had something with the beats. I show my friends, and then they friends show their friends. I was like, okay, so we got something going here with the beats. So from there, man, I went all in. I wanted to learn how to sample. I wanted to learn, the ins and outs. And, I started making beats in my grandma's basements, like from start to finish. Cause you start, you have halfways and you don't finish, but I started finishing them. And I just was like, this is cool, but I need to learn everything. I learned everything. So I just took the time, fam, throughout all these years, while life was going on, to just be like, okay, what's the next step? What's the next level to feel like, all right, I got my sound. I know, like, we got beats going, everything like that. So
when's your birthday?
My birthday is April 8th. I'm
Whatever you
Aries.
Aries.
Yeah.
All right, cool.
Yeah.
Cool. All right. So tell me about Indiana.
All right.
Because I don't know shit about Indiana. I know one person who live in Indiana.
It's very bizarre. It's very odd in a sense. You do have your settled days where you think of, cornfields and open roads, back roads, things like that. But you also have the people there that make things strange, man. You get people from different places that go there due to the, Indianapolis metropolis area. Things are cheaper out there. Life is easy. They consider it easy going, but Indiana, I will say, is a good place, raise your family, settle down. But other than, as far as like entertainment, trying to get out there, trying to expose yourself, man, it's very limited. And people, it's over here, there's quite a bit of a competition too. You got people trying to climb on top of each other. They trying to make it too, man. But I will say, on the brighter side of things, there is a lot of love. You do meet some down to earth people. You find some interesting stories about situations and things, man. And it's just one of those things where you wake up one day, it could be this or it could be that. So, and some days you don't know what you can get into, man. But it's a small town. People know for where I'm at, everybody knows everybody. So, me, I'm not discreet, but I don't really put my business out there like that unless I want to. I don't really show myself unless I want to, kind of thing, man. So, because you got to be careful with where it spreads around. It can get twisted, it can get mixed up, But the people out here, man, they're wild, they're fun, and you got some laid back, you got some crazy ones. It's just a little bit of everything, bro. I guess somebody went out. We still going? What's going on? Oh, we lost connection.
You hear me?
Yeah, I'm here, my man.
Oh man, can't do this no more. Shout out to the real, man. So we talk about Indiana, man. So how was it growing up? What's your background? How
Yeah,
was it
man.
growing up out there when you was a kid, coming up out there, things you went through as a child, and what's your background with your parents and all of that good stuff?
All right, yeah. I grew up in South Bend, Indiana. That's like at the top of Indiana, right there, my man. It was it was, it was just I'm trying to put it, man. Like, you know, just any other neighborhood, any other community you go through. You know, I know people think of Indiana as far as like, you know, cornfields and back roads and stuff like that. But, you know, we do got some cities and everything out here. Do got some people connecting, companies coming out here. We growing as a community and everything like that. So a lot of people from a lot of different places. But, you know, you do got some weird weather, weird people sometimes going on too, man. Like I said, it's just like everywhere else, bro. But I grew up in South Bend, moved around a lot, and you know, met different kind of people, different kind of places, man. But I would say Indiana overall, man, it's cool, man. The people out here, they wild, they fun, they laid back. You know what I'm saying? You get a little bit of everything with them too. So,
what did you do out there? What was you
like,
doing out there? What did you do for fun? How did you do? Did you play sports? Did you play ball? Can you ball? What'd you do?
all right, yeah. So like, you know, I started playing. I got into sports by like 6th grade when I was in middle school and everything. I did football, did basketball. Like
What
growing up,
position you play in football?
man, I was kind of chunky back then, like as a kid. So like they put me like a tackle. They put me at left guard, and it's crazy because like I'm 6'4", stretched out now. So I don't think they would do that now. But yeah, I did that, man. And you know, growing up as a kid, man, I was just real curious about life. You know, saw things different. You know, I just felt like, you know, I was like kind of like the quiet kid, kind of shy, but you know, I was friendly. You know, I would like once you got to know me, you know, I was outgoing, I was cool, I was down, and you know, we go through the woods, hang around in the woods, you know, explore it. We play sports, man, with the fellas and everything. I was real cool with everybody on the block, you know, growing up in like apartment complexes, communities, and you know, trailer parks, everything, man. So, you know, my family, my parents divorced when I was like young. So you still there, my boy?
I'm still here, man.
I
Guess, yeah, I guess live doesn't work, man. I can't do the live from here. But anyway, yeah. So you grew up on. So when did you break out of that shell? Because now you're a performer. You know, you're not shy. I mean, everybody got some shyness to it, but now you're a performer. So when did you break out of that shell? When did you come into your own?
Yeah, I started really breaking that shell like I say 8th grade, because you know I moved a lot, I moved around a lot, different schools and everything. I was always a new kid and everything, so it was always like I always had to, you know, present myself, always had to show myself, you know, stand on who I was and everything. So really, when it came about like middle school, like I was just really in a hip hop, you know, like heavy and like music and everything. So I was just like, yeah, I'm down with this, man. This is what I want to do. So I just started like, you know, rapping out loud, you know, had my headphones in, you know, started just, you know, singing songs and doing my own thing. And people be like, yo, spit some. And I'll be like, all right, this is what we can do. And then, you know, started picking up from there, man. But like, I say like, yeah, 8th grade, I was like 14, 15, man. I was really,
So
yeah.
you slimmed out by then? You was
I
already.
say by like, you know, sophomore year, I slimmed out, you know what I'm saying? I started like growing in and everything like that. So, you know, I was a jiggy kid, man. You know what I'm saying? I was Afro
Yeah.
marijuana sticks, we was blowing down, you know what I'm saying? You know, I was wild child sometimes too, man. I was like, I was all about it. So damn near did everything, man. You know, skip school, party, you know, turn up, all that shit, you know what I'm saying? Get crunk, whatever the case may be, man, as they call it.
So you went from shy to be. You got some wild thing. What's the wildest shit you ever been through? Or you got yourself into?
Like trouble or just like turn up, like, cause you know what I'm saying?
I want. I want to know the trouble and the turnout. We're gonna get into it all.
Shit, my boy. All right, so you know, I know we lied and everything, but fuck it. I was you know, it was sometime in college, man. You know, I was just, you know, turning up every night. I had this roommate, he was from India, you know what I'm saying? Shout out my boy AJ, man. He came for the first time to the United States, and I was his roommate, first like, you know, US person he ever like affiliated with ever, man, hung out with. We just got turned up, bro. Our room number was 808. And we used to call they used to call our spot Club 808, bro, because we would just be, that would just be the turn up spot. We would have, you know, everything, bro. You know what I'm saying? The party pack, if you know what I'm talking about. Hey, we had everything there. All the
Talk
students,
about it. Talk about it.
you know what I'm saying? All the students wanted to come and kick it. You know what I'm saying? We had the music going, and this is what I'm just, you know, we in Miami, you know, I'm on Biscayne Boulevard, bro, looking out South Beach. You know, the views is immaculate. The women is immaculate. Like everything was fantastic. We having a good time, bro. I meet this beautiful woman, man. She was Caucasian. She was, what I'm saying, German and Cuban, bro. Just a beautiful girl, bro. We got Jiggy on the rooftop, you know what I'm saying, bro? And I'm looking out, looking at the sunrise, like people walking down, going to class and everything. Everything was just fast. So I would say, Miami it was definitely one of my craziest moments, man. Like, I was getting we had to do a couple serves, bro. We was on they had a spot called Overtown and over these railroad tracks, man. It was be the hood and everything right out there, bro. I was getting into some stuff out there, man, and had some bad vibes with this dude. He was trying to set us up and everything like that. So we had to de-escalate the situation, get up out of there, bro, and all that good shit. Dodging police, man, bro, gang members, all these people, bro. So, and I'm just a young kid, bro. So just having fun, man, learning everything, man. So those are some crazy times. I've been to Carolina, Myrtle Beach. I was a DJ out there, bro. Definitely had some crazy times being a DJ. Had the people turned up. I did weddings, birthday parties, events, some clubs, you know what I'm saying, and everything like that. Pool parties on the resorts. That was fantastic, my bro. You know what I'm saying? I have nothing but great memories with them. So I'm just all around, I love to get the energy to people, man. I love to, be an entertainer. So, like I said, though, like, going back to like Miami and everything, that's when I really started coming out my shell. And, even back in high school, I was like, man, this is what I want to do. I want to be a rapper. Like, I'm down to rap in the cafeteria, battle rap anybody. Like, what's the word? What's the word with it?
So you was down to battle rap. You're not in the battle rap right now, though.
No, like now I haven't done it so long. People, I ain't gonna care, bro. People would destroy me. You know what I'm saying? I would have to like really sit there, take some time, get back into my groove. Now it's just, I like making music, the way I like to do it. Like you said, I'm a smooth cat. So I try to match that vibe, but also let people know, man, I'm like, oh, you want this? I got that. You want that? I got this, up, down, R&B, rap, trap, like whatever. So I like to be all over the place, man. I have a lot of heavy influencers as musicians, man. You know what I'm saying?
So as a DJ, what's your favorite? Because you DJ, I know DJs always DJ. Them guys love music. So what's your favorite records to play in the club?
Playing in the club, man. Oh, I am with the new stuff, bro. I just, it could be anything. I like that bass, I like that certain beat pattern, man. I just know that, all right, we in the club, we talking about this, we can bring this out, you know what I'm saying? So it's gonna be a lot of, it could be anything from, I don't even know, I don't even know what to say, man. You know what I'm saying? Like anything from Future, like Drake, Cardi, like I'm a wild dude. I like that fast pace, that turn up, you know what I'm saying? But as far as like house music and everything too, I'm down with that too, man. You know what I'm saying?
I'm down with it too.
Yeah, bro. I love them beats. Yeah, bro. Yes, sir.
Yeah,
we be in there,
I
man.
love it.
All of them vibes, man. So I just like the environment too, man. I like to see people dancing, smiling. There's a lot of trouble going on and everything like that with the world. So, it's just nice to have those little moments like that when you just see people bring together. I like bringing, soulful music, September, Earth, Wind, and Fire, you know what I'm saying, bro? Like vibes like that, Cool in the Gang, things, like Prince and shit. Like, my mom and dad, they put me on their music too, man. I grew up, my grandparents did as well with their music. So, like, I just appreciate a lot of genres and a lot of messages that the music and that it brings. So, it's just like, it's nice to, like, as a DJ, you can expand from going from that time to this time and, just play with it, have fun and still, still keep the party rocking, have people vibing, man. It's a beautiful thing.
So what's your favorite? What's the music you be listening to? What shit did you into? What's your go-to music when you ain't bumping yourself?
Yeah. So like on a day, like, for example, I'm in the gym and everything. It can't just be all about me, man. I love listening to, Gucci, man. I love listening to Future. I love the ATL, Gunna. I love that, the Atlanta rap. You know what I'm saying? I love them. I listen to Shot of God. I listen to Wayne, man. I listen to Drake when I get, you know what I'm saying, when I get into my certain vibes too and everything like that. Yeah, I've been really bumping recently too, a lot of Money, man. That man like just motivated me too. Like these are my go-to songs, keep me positive, keep me influences. And then, Curtis Mayfield, I love James Brown, bro. Like I'll take it back there. I'll be bumping that in the car, just vibing, chilling. I love the instruments and everything. Kanye West, to this day, regardless of what's going on with him right now, too, man. Regardless.
Oh,
So,
speaking of
that's all.
Kanye,
Yeah. Yeah.
how you feel about what Kanye doing?
Yeah.
How you feel about
What
his
Drake say? What Drake say, man? Shit get sticky, man. Shit get sticky. You know what I'm saying? So listen, my man Kanye, growing up near Chicago, going to the cities every now and then, like old Kanye, all that. I love, man. I love. Do I feel like he's being targeted? Do I feel like he's being attacked a little bit? I feel like, yeah, people are trying to, target him and everything, make an example of him. But at the end of the day, bro, like my thing is with him is that he does believe in God, man. You know what I'm saying? He does believe that, he's humble enough to, accept when he's wrong, but he knows when he's right, you know what I'm saying? But as far as that, I feel like, the deals and everything being taken away, man, that goes into politics. We could talk about that another time. I'm not really into that, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much drama, too much heat, bro, too much tension. But like at the end of the day, man, I got respect for the man. I love him. I hope he works out. And I just hope he stay connected with God. And if he believes he's doing the right thing, man, so be it. Cause how the industry, man, it can get evil sometimes. You've seen a lot of articles, you've seen a lot of evidence, a lot of receipts, bro. So that's a whole different topic too, but you do see it, it's popping up. So I just want to say, like, it's not really my place to talk about it. My opinion, it is what it is on it. But like I said, man, I got respect for him, man. And I just want the best for Ye, so keep thriving, you know what I'm saying?
What was the album you heard that said that you growing up, man? Because everybody has an album that shapes their lives, man. What's the 5 albums that you was bumping that was like, oh, like mine's Big, Redman, Buster. Those was my guys back then, man. What was yours?
Yeah, bro. Growing up, album wise, man. Damn, man. I knew this question gonna come too. So I would say graduation. It came to me. I'd say it came to me during my high school times when I really understood and when I was really like, okay, elaborating with my man, was going through that. Bro, like, shit. Take Care was just crazy. Take Care, you know what I'm saying, top 5. So like my albums, I would say, My Beautiful Dark Twisted Fantasy, I'd say Take Care. I'd say like even now, bro, what you call it? It was Epidemic by Money Man. That one was a heavy influence to me. That one changed my life, and that was recent too. And then shit, man. I'd say the album Superfly by Curtis Mayfield. That's one of my top albums right there, man. Where we at right there? That's like 3 or 4.
We got Drake, we got Money Man, we got Kanye, we got one more.
Yeah, one more. Yeah, man, Wayne. You know what I'm saying?
All right.
Yeah.
I can dig that. Yeah. So as far as your personal life, man, so, are you married? Are you single? Or, what are you doing out there?
I'm focused on music.
What's really going on?
What's really going on now? What's really doing? Nah, man, I don't be treated like that, though, man. Like I know I'm light skinned, I'm young, I have my fun, you know what I'm saying? But I'm at a point in my life where I like to find that one, man, either rocking with me through the music. And I know the music can be rocky, with women, because it's like, if you do make it, you do go on tour, you're doing all these things, you're getting all this attention, like where you put me at, am I going to feel supported? Am I going to feel secure, safe and everything? So I think about these things like that. So I'm at a point where I want one. I'm ready for that. No kids right now, man. I'm single. You know what I'm saying? I'm single. So I have.
Are you doing a lot of fucking?
Nah, am I doing a lot of fucking?
You
Nah, man,
doing some fucking
not
out
as much
there.
as I used to, bro. Like not as much as I used to. You know, like I'm really seeing how life is, and like yeah, when you grow up, man, you got more responsibilities, more priorities, and it's like the dream. You know, the dream is something that I want. That's what I think separates me, because if I didn't focus on my dream, on my goals, man, or this music, I probably would have a family. I'd be settling down. You know, I'd be a plant manager somewhere. You know, working at a factory here. You know. Which is nothing wrong with that, man. You know what I'm saying? I got friends that they living good, man. I'm happy for them. And it's exciting that, they call me Uncle Nas sometimes, or, I get to see their kids and, they still bring me in their life. So that's a blessing for that. But do I want mine? Absolutely, man. I'm just waiting for the right time. I'm not in no rush for it. So with that being said, it's like, it's kind of a blessing that, I can focus on my dream, focus on these things, bro. And then like, don't get me wrong. Do I have my urges? Do I have my temptations? Like, come on now,
Yeah.
like I'm young, you know what I'm saying? I'm a guy out here in the US, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I like to have my fun and everything, but it's just like, sometimes things can get messy, and then sometimes it's just not worth
So
the urge.
what would be your ideal woman?
Ideal woman, man. It's not about looks and nothing like that. You know what I'm saying? Don't get me wrong. Would I like to her for be, beautiful, of course, but like, as far as features and everything, like I really learned growing older to come to appreciate, relation, like the connections. You know what I'm saying? Like we got a really good connection, bro. That's a real good turn on for me too. And like, don't get me wrong, bro. Like, she got the looks, she got the body, ass, everything there. Like, come on, bro, this is gonna put the cherry on top. But it's really like at the end of the day that if we can argue but not go to bed at the end of the night, like shit like that, shit gonna work out, man. And as long as I can feel that internally, I got that trust. I don't have to worry about checking your phone. I don't have to worry about, you know, the things that you do on the side. Like you show me, like, cause you want to give me that, trust and everything, security, that I'm cool with that. We're gonna work it out, cause I'm gonna do the same thing. I'm ready to give vice versa, bro. So, uh, as far as me providing and everything like that, this is, this is what I'm trying to get the big. I'm trying to go all in, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to take care of more than one person. So it's bigger than me. So I'm trying to go for the, you know what I'm saying, for the big dog.
So what's your favorite? What are you, a tit man, leg man? You a booty man? You know what I mean? I'm an ass man
I like
myself. I like
eyes.
legs.
I like lips. I definitely love lips. You know what I'm saying? I love this thing. I love, like when it comes to like the chest area, man, like bro, she could have nipples, you know what I'm saying? But like let's be real. Like for me, I'm gonna be honest, like I love the ass, bro. You know what I'm saying? I'm a dog for it. I'm a dog for it. I'm a dog for it. I go in the
Uh,
grocery store, I'll be seeing it, I go to places, I'll be like, God damn, the gym too, man. You'd be surprised. You go to my gym out here, man. Wow, bro.
Listen, I
It's
used to
bananas.
be in the gym. I got to
Yeah.
get back in the gym. You know what I'm saying? I used to be a
Bro,
fighter,
but you
so
looking good. You feeling the Calvin Klein nicely, bro. The chest is, gorilla, my dog.
I,
Shout out to
I
Smash, man.
I still hold it together, man. But I'm
Yes,
washed
sir.
up right
Yes, sir.
now. I'm washed up right now, and I need to get back into it myself. So
You will.
speaking of working out, how do you work out?
Man,
You a
6
big
days.
weight guy or calisthenic guy? I see you chisel, six
Oh, thank
pack
you.
and all that.
Hey, thank you, man. I'm humbled to have it. It's 6 days a week, man. And it's right now I'm doing progressive weights, 6 to 8 reps. I'm trying to increase these weights up. But at the same time, bro, I like to do my cardio at the end. I like to burn that fat. I like to increase my metabolism, bro. Cardio is good for, getting good night's rest, getting good energy and everything like that. So I'm really about balance. It's not really about, being a bodybuilder for me, man.
Mhm.
I'm like where I'm looking at right now, like to fill up a couple more features for me. And other than that, just maintain, bro. Just keep it
Mhm.
solid. Just keep it
So
solid.
is it about, are you, do you eat certain things or,
I do
or you
watch.
just eat anything?
I
'Cause I
watch what
eat
I eat.
anything.
I do too. I'm not gonna lie. I watch what I eat, but this is my main thing with that is if I know I'm gonna eat whatever, I try to make sure like, for lunch I'm gonna eat like fast food. I try to make sure dinner I eat a good meal, salmon, rice with some broccoli,
Mhm.
balance it out. But as long as, you know, the main thing too is like we got to be eating. We got to be having that calorie intake. We got to be having nutrition. Body got to keep the metabolism going. So you can, you know, as long as it's okay to have a baconator during lunch or at dinner, you know what I'm saying? But I do try to make sure, you know what I'm saying, I'm balancing it on the healthy side. I'm getting my fruits, veggies in too. Definitely got
It's all about balance.
All about the balance, man. You
It's
know,
all about
because
balance.
it's 70, you know, it's 70% diet, they say, and, you know, 30% exercise. So it's really important that, you know, you do watch where you eat. It's not about like controlling it or starving yourself or nothing like that. I know that people that fast, that works out for them too and everything like that. So you just, you know, you got to do what works best for you. But, you know, I do like to eat, man. You know what I'm saying? I do like to eat.
So let's talk about production and rap. Who would you like to produce a record for? Who would you like to do a record with? You know, what artists would you like to work with on both sides of the table?
I would love to work with Ye, because that man is a mastermind when it comes to, you know, production, bro. I would love to
Oh,
pick
this
his
is gonna
brain.
be good.
Yeah, I would love to pick his brain and explore that, and also too, Metro Boomin, because that man is booming, and I got nothing but love for him, man. And, you know, hearing his story and everything, how he came up and inspired me too, man. So, you know, shout out to Metro for that. Shout out to Ye. So I would love to work with those two as far as, you know, producing, releasing a track for somebody, and working behind the scenes. And as far as like artistry, you know, people have been telling me, you know, I kind of sound like Drake on some, you know, when I talk.
Yeah. I was waiting for you to say that.
Yeah, well, you know, people say that,
but
and I don't like this. I don't like to bring that up because, you know, it's not to gas nothing up or nothing like that. But I would love to work with him, man, because I love his variety of you know, from the R&B, from what he does singing to when he gets on those hype tracks, bro. Like, I love that energy. I feel like our voices are, when it comes to things, are very similar. Not saying like we're alike or nothing like that, but
no, not like
but
that.
yeah, but just, you know, voice wise, I feel like
Voice wise.
he could be like, bro, you can sound good on this, and I'll be like, hey, bro, you can sound good on this. You know what I'm saying? Like we can do some shit and keep each other, you know, build each other up, show love, and keep each other relevant, man. And working with Wills, I love Future's energy. I love his work ethic, man. That man's like just constantly working. NBA young boy too. You know what I'm saying? Like, I like, yeah, absolutely, man. That kid, I like his work ethic too. And despite his situation, what he goes through, man, like, I feel like, you know, we can sit down, chop it up, grown man shit. You know what I'm saying? We can come up with something nice, bro. Something smooth, you know what I'm saying? And he could put me on some shit. I could put him on some shit. And we just go from there, man, you know?
How do you, if you had to give one sentence to describe yourself, how would you describe Fly Nice? Fly Nice as a rapper and Fly Nice a person, man. How would you describe yourself? One sentence, man.
Fly Nye is a rapper, bro. He's coming to a point where, like, this man kind of, you know, he got a sense, he got a good grasp of who he is. You know, he's ready to release that energy. You know, he's got a good self-awareness. So he tries to, you know, hit everybody, you know, try to hit on top of that. But that man just loves to have fun, bro. He just loves to have a good ass time. He loves to, you know what I'm saying, turn up, get wild, and just lose control, man. You know, as far as that, you know, that guy, man, he's the one that making sure Fly Nine is in check, you know what I'm saying, making sure he ain't going too off the charts, too crazy, off the walls, but at the same time, like, you know, he is a person who's very understanding, man, and very down to earth. And he's you know, not afraid to, you know, be honest, in a sense. Like, he's becoming, you know, he's breaking that shell of like, you know, this is who I am. This is, you know, almost like I'm naked. People gonna see everything. They're gonna see the all me, like, this is me, you know what I'm saying?
I think that is beautiful.
Yeah, no. So I think I'm at a age where, you know, matured enough to, you know, expose this, man, and get it out, because, like, if this is what I want to do, man, like, this is what I want to do, and I gotta let everybody know, and they gotta know the real me too. So, you know, not everything is glitter and gold, you know. And with that being said, that humbles me. It makes me show humility. And I just, like I said, man, I love hearing people's stories because it connects with mine, and I love to share mine because, you know, it helps them out too, man. And it's just like, you know, we're all a human race at the end of the day, bro. Like, not to be
Where
on
does that?
hug the tree shit, you know?
Yeah. where does that spirituality come from? And how did you develop it? How did it get to us? You know, you're grounded. You talk about your spirituality a lot. So I got to touch on it.
Yeah. So, you know, my mom was Catholic. My dad's side, grandparents' side, they are actually with Jehovah's Witnesses, bro. Like, no lie. So
they was knocking on doors.
They was not, yeah, they was doing the whole nine. They was doing the whole nine, bro. You know, and it's crazy to say, but I'm gonna be real with you, bro. They are the ones that really put me on a lot of wisdom, man, by just by the Bible, because we go by, you know, they go by the Bible, man. They really, you know, they really tied to that, man, because that they, you know, they say that's God's words, you know, directly. So you know, he's the author of it. You know, we have, you know, the people who wrote it, but you know, he's a true author of it. So they really break down their messages and how, you know, it can pertain to us in today, and, you know, how things are really going. So I take their messages, man, and they just glued me. I just can't lie about that. You know what I'm saying? It's just those things I remember heavy, and they help mold, shape me to who I was, man. So I'm not saying like I'm a witness now or nothing like that. You know, I'm neutral to a lot of religion and everything like that. I got some people who, you know, are Hindu or Muslim. You know what I'm saying? Some people who are atheists too. So, you know, I'm an open-minded person, but for me, I just gotta, you know, like I said, work what's best with me, and that did, bro. You know, so I stay close to the Bible, and you know, I do my Bible studies every now and then too, and it just helps me, you know, stay in tune with God and make sure, you know, I'm in tune with Him first before anything, because like, you know, if anything, I look at it like He allowing these situations to happen. And it's a blessing for that. You know, he allowed me to make the music, to have the interviews, to reach out to people and get this stuff out here and just be me. So I look at it like that. And once I do, it helps me just have a clear understanding. Okay, when he doesn't want something from me, it probably wouldn't work out for the best. And I take it, you know what I'm saying? I take it all in. So that right there guides me in life, for sure, my man.
So, all right. So we got the first album, Eternal Sessions.
Yeah.
Now we got Just Because. So talk about the growth between that, what they go here different. You know what I'm saying? And for those that ain't checked it yet, need to go check it. So let's talk about the difference and how you grew on that.
Yeah, so Eternal Session, I work with a producer named Melanin Senpai, man. That's his that's my homie, man, out of Mississippi, man. So he's a producer. I found one of his tracks, made a track, reached out to him, and he was like, "Yo, I'm digging this, man. Let's do an EP." So that's how we came about with Eternal Session. You know, he produced all the beats at that point, and I did all the flows, did all the writing and everything, got it in. That's how we came about. He loves Kingdom Hearts and everything like that. He's a real fan of that, the brand, the logo, the game, and everything like that. So kind of put me onto it. I remember playing it as a kid. So we just, you know, that's what the theme of the Eternal Session came about, you know, behind the concept of the album cover and everything. So, you know, 4 tracks. We just wanted to, you know, do something light, show people what we can do together. Came out magical, man. This right here, because I actually before Eternal Session, I did another solo album. It's called Only If You Knew. I did all of that, self-producing everything. That was like my first album I put out, you know, independently. And then so to differentiate from that in Eternal Session, man, it's gonna be me on the beats. It's gonna be me on the production and everything. They're gonna get more of a modern time, like kind of like what's going on in my life. They're gonna kind of get a feeling and everything like that, man. They're gonna get some different sounds. They're gonna get, you know what I'm saying? They still gonna get the real Fly 9. And this is something that, you know, I try to, like I said, when I made these songs, I wanted to be like, you know, variety as much as I can, kind of expand out, kind of, you know, just be experimental and creative and see, you know, where can I take it to, you know, and how far I could. So it was just that, you know, I wanted to push the limits on the beats, push the limits on the flows, you know, and just, you know, just have fun with it, go wild with it, make sure it was new and it was different from the last one. So they're gonna get some new flavor from Fly 9, but they're gonna know, okay, this is Fly 9 for sure.
Yeah. So 2023, what's 3 things that gotta happen in 2023?
3 things that gotta happen, my man.
Gotta happen.
More fans, you know, more shows, you know, everything like that, and more money in the bank, man. You know what I'm saying? Things like that. So those are 3 things on the top of my head. I'm trying to stay consistent. I'm trying to connect more, trying to work more. Like you know, go all in with this, man. Go all in with this. I'm at a warehouse right now, bro. This is where I actually work at, you know what I'm saying, on the side. I'm here on off terms and everything. Like, here, I come here to my studio. I just, like, you know, people got to know, like, I'm very dedicated to my craft, to my art, man. Like, I come here, you know, damn near on a daily basis. I try to just better myself. I'm always trying to work. I'm coming to a point now. It's all about, you know, money being a resource. If I can have that a little bit more, bro, you know, which we getting at, you know what I'm saying? We definitely moving up from better than last year. So we definitely climbing, but I'm trying to travel a lot more, man, trying to network, get to it ASAP, get these ideas, get everything, concepts brought out, bring it to life, keep this shit moving, man. I want to, you know, start hosting shows, doing shows, a lot more open for artists and everything like that. Lil Baby, man, be a young boy, you know, Future, Drake, whatever the case may be, Kevin Gates, man. Like, I fuck with a lot of artists. It's just too many to talk about right now. But like I said, that's what gives me that wide variety of this you know, making this music concept and everything like that, man.
Shout out to the real. Let's hear something.
Hey,
We ain't
man.
going nowhere yet. We got a few more minutes.
Hey, right on, my man. You want to hear some? Y'all want to hear a little sneak peek? I'm gonna give y'all a little something off the album right now, my boy. You know what I'm saying? So we got it uploaded right here. Like I said, we in the studio, and I appreciate y'all rocking with me. Shout out to Highlydishfunctional, man. That's love, y'all.
Shout out to the real.
All right, man. Got a song called Going Up. This is off the album, my man. I'm gonna see everything right real quick. Oh, yes, sir. Check me out. Check me out. A little bit. It's a solar escalator. Way up in the Throughout the M, all of my niggas, we tryna get M's. They try to copy, they really not him. Still made it happen when chances was slim. Feeling like Kanye, need me a kill. Feeling like I go straight to the brim. Charged up, I got momentum. We ain't the same, different like 18 you over cloud. I got some people depending on me and some people that try to count me out. They thought I was gone, it's funny how I always come back around. I'm trying to be one of the best to ever do it, dog. Head down, I need a room with a million people and I still stand up. Got it going up, smoke, got it going up. Stop, keep it going, yeah, let's keep it going up. Like a flip, got it going up. Like a smoke, got it going up. Like money, got it going up. Hey, it's going up like a rocket. I gotta keep this shit poppin'. Shoot the 8-ball in the pocket. Give it a D and she wildin'. All of this ice got me changing the climate. When I was broke, had to do something about it. Stepping on fingers, I had to keep climbing. It can get hectic, shit get rowdy. Gotta keep going for people who doubt me. Going up just because. Yeah.
I like that. I like the vibe of that. I like
appreciate
that. I like that.
That's some off the album right there, man. That's some it's called Going Up.
Moves.
Hey, that shit moves. Hey,
yeah,
my boy.
That shit moves. I like that.
Hey, yes,
that shit
sir.
moves.
Hey, and this the thing about it too, man. You know, I try to look out for the audience. Try to look out for the kids, the moms and dads. We got a clean version coming out too, bro. You know, the radio versions and everything like that. I'm trying to push it on the radio heavy. Like, I feel like I told myself this is the one I really want to go all out, man. Perform, push out, promote, everything like that, man. Get it all out there, G. No cap.
So tell people where to find you at, man.
Man, y'all can find me on, you know, pretty much every streaming platform there is out there, man. For Spotify, YouTube, SoundCloud, you know, just Google the name Fly9, FLY space NAI. Make sure y'all check me out, man. You can find me anywhere on that too as well. I'm on the Source magazine. Just did an interview with Highlydishfunctional, man. We're making some moves out here. So I appreciate the, you know, credentials, y'all. Thank you for taking the time and, you know, get to know the boy, man. It was mad love. So, but yeah, y'all can find me out anywhere, man. Anywhere.
Shout out to the real. One last thing, man. How, in the next 5 years, man, how do you expect your music to evolve? How would you see the perfect ending? Tell me about it, man. Give me all that, everything that's gonna come together in the next 5 years, man.
You know, I like to see everything paid off, you know, for my family, man. I like to see some plaques on the wall, no cap. And honestly, you know, just like to be in a different, you know, just probably be in the same place or whatnot in 5 years, man, you know, but just, you know, got everything squared away, man. You know what I'm saying? I don't really ask too much. I ain't trying to get too rich, nothing like that, because it humbles me, but definitely I'm all about the bread, bro. You know, I'm all about the bread. So, because I know we need that to survive. So 5 years, man, hopefully I could be, you know, California, have a couple places, man, you know what I'm saying, be on tour, you know, maybe be at some award shows and everything like that, be on the red carpet, man, connected, man, just connected with people, giving blessings, man, and giving love back, you know, being at the high spot, being in the bright lights, fam.
So need one more thing.
Yeah.
Shout out to the real, highly dysfunctional.
Shout out to the real, man, Highlydishfunctional. You know, we got Jiggy today, dog. It was all love, man.
I appreciate you, man. I enjoyed your vibe, man. I loved it. And listen, while we going out of here, turn that joint back on.
Hey,
for me,
one
man.
more time for the one time.
One more time, man.
One more time for the one time.
Appreciate you, King.
Hey, got
All of my niggas be trying to get M's. They try to copy that.
Fly Nah, highly dysfunctional. Shout out to the real.
Drink up straight to the brim.
For the hell of the interview, I appreciate you.
We the same, different like X and over cloud. I got some people depending on me and some people that try to count me out. They thought it was gone. It's funny how I always come back around. I'm trying to be one of the best to ever do it, dog. Hands down, I could be in a room with a million people and I still stand up. Got it going up, smoke. Got it going up.
Love, my brother. I'll see you again.
Yeah.
Send me all your shit anytime. We're gonna get this thing popping, and we here together, man. So
We here
anything
together,
you
man.
got, anything you doing, we on it, man. So
Hey,
thank
we
you. I
locked in.
appreciate you. I had a hell of a time. I hope
Hell
I got
yeah.
the message out. I hope y'all enjoyed it. I'll see y'all on Wednesday. We be back Wednesday. Shout out to the real. Fly Nah. Stay in touch with us. I'll see you soon, brother.
I see you soon, my man. Mad love, y'all. Mad love.